What's going on, guys? Mike G, Delta Public Adjusting, and this is the video series where we showcase roofing entrepreneurs here in the state of Georgia. We're actually boots on the ground right now at an epic build. We're gonna be showcasing Silver Arrow Roofing with my man, Eddie. Here he is, man of the hour. What's going on, Eddie?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Listen, I wanna get to know a little bit more about you, Silver Arrow, your backstory. We'll get into the depths of how you came to where you are today. But tell us a little bit about what's going on in the background right now.
This is a project that was insured by Nationwide that we got it approved with the hailstorm that we had. I think it's about 45 squares, 46 around there. We're going to try to finish it out. It's not really raining that much right now. It's just little sprinkles, but that'll pretty much be it for today. When I started roofing, when I really started roofing was in Texas, in Austin, but I wasn't really doing inspections or nothing like this, mostly door knocking. So I knew the money was there. I just wanted to come back home and actually do it. So I've been an electrical worker for like 6 years. I thought that was going to be my career.
Okay.
And then once I saw the opportunity, a roofing company was brand new, and I was like, this is a fresh start for me, you know?
Yeah. You know what's interesting? Sorry to stop you there. So what's interesting, I speak to a lot of roofing contractors, right?
Yeah.
And public adjusters as well, and it's like, people just stumble on into roofing. It's not like, hey, I went to school to be a roofer, you know what I mean? Like, that was my career path. So I want to kind of know your career path. Like, yeah, you got into the roofing company, but what made you make that leap of faith? What was going on? I mean, electricians get paid well, right? I'm assuming. So tell me what happened with the electrician side of the work that made you think, hey, let me try my luck at roofing.
Well, yes, the money was good, but I get paid no matter what the same. It doesn't matter if I work really hard one day and the next day I don't, I'm still gonna get paid the same. So I knew commission-wise when I saw the opportunity, I was like, I know I can do it. If I put in the effort, I know I'll get that. The reason why we knock on build days is homeowner sees, oh look, a project's going up, and they want to know how they got it or who got it. You know, you can say, hey, look, we got Jerry's house approved by, him insurance because, the storm that hit. We can get your roof approved. All it takes is a quick inspection to see how your roof is. We want to make sure the homeowner gets a good inspection and everything. So that's the whole point of us coming out here and helping them through the whole process. The public adjuster is pretty much it's like a lawyer in a way, but trying to prove the insurance that they're wrong about what they're doing. PAs is helpful, so helpful. I mean, we know there's a storm, we know there's damage, and we understand there's some adjusters or insurance that are real picky. They want a little tug of war. So it's cool to have PAs. Good thing I have Mike, Delta. They've been helping us a lot as well.
I find pretty interesting. Remember, you got to build the whole narrative for the claim. There is some dents to the gutters here that I see. We call these outies. So I assume the hailstorm came from this way. I'm gonna talk to Eddie in a little bit. I'll let him know. That could be indicative of hail coming in, striking the inside of the gutter. Very interested to see what Eddie found in the back. Let's go check it out.
She got this roofer, came out, they said they did projects here, and they tried to do her roof and got denied by Progressive. And I was like, have you heard anything ever since by them? She said, no, once they got denied, or not even they got repairs for $1,000 for a shed in the back. Okay. And I was like, and they didn't fight it, they didn't try to do anything. They said once they heard about what I got, they quit calling me, they quit texting me. And she
Please,
said,
if you're a roofer out there, don't be like that. I've heard horror stories like that too, man, where like homeowners will come to me asking for help on their insurance claim, and they'll say the exact same thing, like, yeah, the roofer was super excited to file the claim, and then they got a denial from Allstate, State Farm, and they just completely ghosted me. That's horrible. It makes the whole roofing industry look very bad. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. At least refer them out to an attorney or a public adjuster or something, or at least try to fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, the same storm that I used for the others is the same thing here.
So guys, we're here with a wonderful homeowner, Miss Cecilia here. And Cecilia, I just want to kind of interview you, speak with you a little bit, because here in the state of Georgia, there's a lot of issues with property insurance and insurance companies not paying what is rightfully owed to homeowners. I've got clients of mine that have been with their insurance company for 30 plus years. And these bigger companies say, hey, I'm not gonna pay. And when we think about insurance, we think about all the commercials that they submit. They're like, hey, you're in good hands, or like a good neighbor, you know? So we think about insurance as in our time of need, they're gonna help us out, right? So can you tell me a little bit about the story of what happened with your claim?
Well, our neighborhood was hit with hail
Okay.
back in May. And I don't have any damage inside my house, but I've had 3 different people stop by and say, you know, we've done some roofs, can we check yours out? Have at it. So they did, and the guy came down, the last guy came down with pictures, and he had circled either 10 or 13 spots that he said was clearly hail damage.
Sure.
And so I sent it to my insurance company, and the next day the adjuster came out, and he said, he called me back and he said, no, it's not storm damage, it's just age. The lady who was helping me said, I can't find anybody that won't require you to have a new roof because your roof is almost 10 years old. Nobody is going to cover you except Allstate. And I said, forget it. I just go without.
You're smart.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's that if you have an option between Allstate and not having insurance, sometimes the better option is not having insurance. Contractor helped you out with your claim. Can you tell me the story of what happened when that repair came in?
He kept, you know, have you heard anything yet? Have you heard anything yet? And it took almost a week because, of course, the adjuster was going on vacation the next day. So finally, when the adjuster sent me the information and told me, you know, I'm sorry, then I let the roofer know. And so I told him what the guy said, and he said, well, can you send me a copy of it? It was clear that my insurance was not going to pay for a whole new roof, so I never heard from him again. Not one single word from him again.
And that's part of, I'm so happy that you allowed us to speak with you, because part of the content that we're doing here is educating other contractors of what not to do, right? So we work with other contractors, just like Eddie here, that, you know, has the right morals. I'm not saying the other contractor didn't, you know, but you know, that's a big problem that we have in the industry. I get homeowners that call me all the time, like, Mike, my contractor is not picking up my phone calls, they're not texting me, and same situations.
You know, it doesn't take but one really bad experience.
For sure. Miss Cecilia, thank you so much.
Thank
It's been an
you.
honor. I really appreciate the
Thank
interview.
you.
Absolutely. Well, Eddie, listen, I want to thank you so much for this awesome experience. It was really insightful. We got a lot of really good content. Got to speak to some clients, got to see your awesome build going on. Where can people find you, homeowners, other contractors are interested in working with you? How can they find you?
They can find us on Instagram for social media stuff. Instagram is Silver Arrow Roofing at Instagram, or they can contact the company is 706-949-8520.
And listen, if you're a contractor out there, if you want content like this, go ahead and check the description down below. RoofLens, they are the best media company out there for content like this. If you're not doing content like this, you're gonna be left in the dust, right, Eddie?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, see you guys.